Now go to UV editor, and check where it is here. So only thing, make sure.
Sir, like in Maya, we can display the texture in the UV editor. Can we do that same here?
Yes, here. See, it's visible. And like suppose you want to tile it, that is also we can do it. Option, preferences. Here you have custom bitmap size, tile bitmap. Done.
Oh, yes, sir.
So now you can tile it. You can, if you want to increase the tiling even further, you can see right now its tile is 1. You can change it to like
Mm-hmm.
2. See, it tiles always. So now I can see that section. I can just like make sure unwrap is clean and everything is stitched together. There will be little stretch here, but try to keep everything together.
Yes, sir.
Everything together, or just simply place on this surface only. So it will automatically tile. I'll generate. And that's it. It's
Yes, sir.
like this. If you do it, it will be super easy. Or like in Max, I don't know like why this section is not working. I guess I'm doing something wrong or something. Uh, Suppose I have this thing. Like you can create the entire high poly within Maya Max itself. Like I don't know, like maybe I'm doing something wrong. I'm not sure about that. I just deleted. Suppose I have this entire thing. I can extrude this. Sorry, extrude this, and you want to create all the brick, right? So I can add a
Mm-hmm.
division. Keep faces. I can switch it off. Offset. I can like this. Like too much. Thickness. So like this also, if I want, I can create my brick and everything,
Bricks.
create a high poly and then bake it directly. So there is no issue at all.
Yes, sir.
Like this is also you can do because after creating this, you can apply a turbo smooth. But only thing is like this keep to face together. It's there in Max. I don't know. Like a morning I was trying, it wasn't working due to some strange reason or what. Like if I extrude this entire this thing, so it's group. If I go by polygon, still it's that one more option used to be there, right? To like keep this distance, them separate. That option I cannot
Yes, sir.
see.
So by Polygon itself does that, sir.
That's what it's not working here. That's what I'm morning I tried it, so it's not working. Maybe some issue with my software itself or something. I'm using 2021. I am not sure. So if you do this, you it create that distance, that gap basically.
Yes, sir.
So that gap is not there. So try it out in your software. If it works perfectly, then it's fine. And then you can use it, like create this thing super easily. Or like if
Yes,
you're
sir.
having difficulty, you can use inset and polygon wise, you can do this. Like if you want, you can use it's like one extra step,
Mm-hmm.
like create
So,
this.
but sir, if I'm doing this way, high poly thing in 3ds Max,
Hmm.
then do I need to keep the UV as same as that,
No,
or do I
no.
keep it
If you're
normal for texturing?
no, no. If you're doing it like this, then no need to create UV. You can keep it round or straight because usually this kind of structure we try to keep the UV straight. So it
Mm-hmm.
becomes texturing also become easy, baking also easy, and if you want to do anything in the ZBrush, you can do it very easily. So
Yes, sir.
like
Okay.
basic funda is like keep the UV straight, like as much as possible.
Yes, sir.
So like you can do this also or that also, both works perfectly. Only thing is like if you keep the UV straight, it will be highly optimized. Plus, it will you can fit your UV within the UV space very easily.
Yes, sir.
That's the only thing. So like it works perfectly. You can create this thing and bake it, and then after doing this, you can, if you want, you can apply a turbo and select this smoothing group. I can see because there is no smoothing group difference. That is something I have to add, and then apply one more turbo. Then like by this you can like create those shapes very easily. Yeah, basically you have to add those like sharp angles. Those edges are not there. And there's no supporting loop basically. Those supporting loop you need to add so that it retain the shape. That's it. This is what we can do. Okay, I'll just mark that in this quickly. Let's see. We have Sijo. And then we have Uday also here. Uday. Sonam. Sonam. Then Divya. Then we have Christina. And today's submission. Yes, tell me.
So Mridul bhi tha, sir.
Mridul, tha exactly. I don't know. Like most of the time he joins and like he just vanishes. So I don't know. I'll give him benefit of doubt कि भैया लॉकडाउन है तो maybe electricity issue or something. But हाँ, ऐसे भी कॉलेज में वो irregular ही है, वो था मतलब जब मेरे को याद है तो तब भी ऐसे ही था. So update this. So you can see like can for like create the model, push everything into Unreal and start constructing your entire scene. Like this is so like I modified because this background I cannot see. Just one single frame.
Yes, sir.
Right, so I cannot see it. So anyways, I'm going to create this thing. So anyways, this all these domes towers won't be visible. So I can like keep it or I can delete it if I planning to create this thing. So I'll extend it so it will look a little nice and bigger set, and then add details. And if you see like if what I'm doing is like because I'm creating modular pieces, so I'm keeping my model a bit mid poly. So because I'm trying to create everything in my model, so it will generate better quality lighting, shading, and shadows and everything. That's the only thing. And yeah.
Yes, sir.
So it's like super easy, and you can see like it hardly takes a lot of time to create the entire set. If you plan it well, and you know like okay, this is I'm going to repeat. So create one section and repeat it. Use it again and again. It will make your life way easier. And then like the moment you like blocking is this you see blocking, I'm refining it. Now I'm started adding details. So similarly now I have this pillar. So I'll just like go back to my pillar and start add all those detail, all those like structural detail, and maybe create a high poly and bake and start texturing. So it's like everything should work together. Now like almost you can see my structure wise couple of things I need, like only this section, those door, this window kind of thing, and this section, those are arch, this walls, and this wall is pending. So I'll create them and then repeat and fill my entire section, and then I'll start texturing directly. And while texturing also, if I want, I can modify my model, I can update things, I can do things very easily. You can see this thing, if I want, I could have like baked it clearly, but I just kept it in model so that like from distance looks nice. I have like nice volume there. So I'm trying to keep everything in like volume, all this thickness.
Sir, which part you could have baked? Like
this thing. All this detail I created in mesh, right? So I could have baked it. I could have baked it easily. This is not not a very huge detailing, huge deformation. I can bake it very easily on a plane.
Yes.
So like that, even this circular shapes, I could have baked it. So I kept it in my model so that I have a detailed model. Like, so from distance also, even if there is like texture wise, not I haven't differentiate the surface, but it's there in my model, so it will automatically be visible, right? So that's why, because I'm using that's the whole idea. If you're using a modular piece, you have more polygons, so you can create a detailed model and use it.
Yes, sir.
That's the like similarly like this elephant. I could have baked it. It's not like too much of like depth or anything. It just like it gives me better result. I'm using a model.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just create this, and like you can see, like it's not like too much of work. You can do it very easily if you spend like plan everything, check your image properly, see everything, what you can repeat, what you can create, and like one time you can create and repeat everywhere, wherever you have this thing or this thing and this section, create it and then plan it accordingly and generate it. It will be like super easy. This
Sir, which modifier did you use to make it into a circle?
which one? Bend, like you're talking about bend, right?
Then, okay.
Like bend to create this bend, circular bend, like maybe it's 360, 180, 100 degree, 90 degree, any bend you want to create with the help of modifier. So
Okay,
that's
sir.
why like a max. Sorry. Like max, you have a lot of modifiers, so like you can create these things very easily. Like this lathe you also have lathe in Maya also, but like bend modifier also is there Maya. But thing is like max is way easy, like applying those modifiers, so you can do it like very quickly in that and generate your surface. And you can see like,
Sir,
Sir,
yes, tell me. Tell me.
Divya bol.
oh, nice. I was just saying, sir, can you take a class and teach us this Z modeler properly? Like, I have a lot of doubt in this. Like, I get very confused.
Like confused about what?
So, how to use the Z modeler? It's like a modeling tool inside C++.
Yes, like but it's very straightforward, right? Like suppose you have this. Okay, right click. I'll just take a box, convert to Polymesh 3D F. It's like pretty straightforward. Z modeler. It's basically modeler. It have a vertex mode, edge mode, face mode. 3 modes.
So, how do we switch between them?
You don't switch. You just hover over that thing. This is if you on face mode, you can see the face, and that orange line is basically the direction of the face, in which direction going to work. This is the edge, this is the vertex. Just nothing to do, nothing to switch. Just mouse, you just pointer, go there. And suppose like if you click this, it's by default Q mesh, it basically extrude. So you can like whichever direction you want to extrude. And like suppose if you just select right now, I'm in face mode, right? This is face mode. So select this space bar, and you will see all the options related to face. So basically polygon actions. So suppose I want to entire loop. Like you can see, this is basically action. This is the target polygons, and this is like alignment and modifier things. Like what I want to do, I want to extrude it, and like my target is entire poly loop, or maybe one single poly loop, or maybe the entire this island, or maybe just one side. So poly loop and direction, like which direction I want, like this direction. So I can select, you can see, or maybe I can select this direction. See, so whichever direction you have this direction, based on that it will generate.
Okay, sir.
It's like it's super simple. Yes, it's not like Max. It's a bit different. But if you like know what you're planning, like suppose I want to extrude only this surface, so I'll switch this to a single polygon. Extrude this. Then if I now I want to extrude this one, I can do that. Then this polygon, if I want to scale one single polygon, see, I can scale, rotate, the edge mode, I can go, click, and suppose I want to move it, edge, move it.
Okay.
So everything based on what you're selecting. Like suppose it's vertex mode, then you can see vertex mode. Then I want to extrude vertex point. See, to extrude that point.
Okay.
So based on that, and it will until unless you change your options, it will retain the last modify whatever you applied. This was move, so moving, and suppose I want to do something. I can insert, like suppose I want to insert a loop. How many loops you want? Where you want to apply poly loop? creates this thing. Oh, this is move only, right? Edge mode, insert, single polyloop, multiple polyloop. If I want to play like have only one polyloop, I can do this. Or if I want multiple number of you want, see, create everything, loops and everything. It will create a separate polygroup as well. So you can just simply click and hide also. Control Shift click and hide and check everything.
Okay, sir.
It's like it's not, and this is not a full-fledged modeling tool. Yes, you can do everything
Yes,
here,
sir.
but it's not that handy. This is
Yes.
like this is they introduced, like suppose you want a basic shape or structure, something to like base to work with in your for your high poly. In that case, we use like I added those crease, right? I could have done it in Max directly, right? I could have added supporting loops or something and bring it here. So suppose I forgot to do something, I can bring it here and do it directly in my mod on my model in ZBrush.
Okay, sir.
That's why we use it. And that hammer thing, I guess you guys created within ZBrush only, I believe.
No, sir, we did not
we
make
didn't
the
create
hammer.
hammer.
You created what then?
So
Sir, a
we
gate.
made a portal gate.
Within ZBrush, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Same thing, like whatever you have created within ZBrush, so that you have the basic idea like how it works.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I had a doubt.
Yes, jaldi. I have another class.
हाँ हाँ सर, 2 मिनट का डाउट है सर। वो जो रिंग आपने बनाया था सर, सर अभी फिलहाल आपने जो बनाया था, इट इज लाइक वन साइड राइट, लाइक इट्स फेसिंग ओनली ऑन वन साइड. What if it is a two-sided ring, like पीछे भी है, so can I just duplicate it in Unreal and rotate it and keep it?
Yes, but like I will suggest instead of like dissect this entire thing, like break it down entire thing, so many smaller pieces, like keep it one single this thing. If you want, you can just simply duplicate this in ZBrush or Max only. Keep it one single solid object.
Because sir in actual reference itself, if you see right sir, वो actual में join नहीं हो रहा सर. रेफरेंस में ही वो दो अलग अलग पीसेस के सेटअप में रखा हुआ.
ओके, मैंने
हाँ सर, इफ यू सी राइट सर, वो डोर है, डोर के बाद एक वुडन पैनल है और उसके बाद वो ब्रिक पीस आ रहा है, एंड ये डोर के अंदर वाला पोर्शन भी सेम सेटअप है सर.
So okay, like basically this is like one single sided and then same thing repeating again inside.
Yes sir. Yes,
so
sir.
you can just either you can create the entire thing together, one single set of this door, or maybe you can create half and duplicate. That is all. Both works. If you keep it single sided and you want to duplicate this and place it into Unreal, you have to make sure it snaps properly. There is no gap. If there is any gap, there might be a case like if you bake your light, it will create lighting issue.
Okay, sir.
That's what I'm saying. If you keep it like solid geometry, it will be really easy to handle.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Chalo, bye. I'll see you guys, I guess, tomorrow or whenever we have class. I guess tomorrow or day of tomorrow, maybe.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.